hit him?
No, I didn't hit anybody. No, my bouncing days are over. No, she ordered takeout, and the way that she ordered it was really confusing. And so, like, she wanted veal parm, but what she wanted was, like, in one container, she wanted the veal parm with, like, the red sauce. And then in the separate container, she wanted her pasta with butter. So she didn't want red sauce on her pasta.
Okay, sure.
And she wanted them packed separately.
Sure.
That's how she should have ordered it.
That's what she wanted.
That's what she wanted.
Okay.
And that's how she should have
Doesn't sound that
it.
complicated.
Yeah.
No, but this is how she ordered it. She goes, I want the veal parm, but I don't want the pasta that comes with it. And so she said, oh, okay.
So
and then,
in my mind, you would
right?
want ziti or
right.
something
So
else.
that's what she usually does.
Yeah.
Like, so the takeout person. Well, first of all, when she said I want the veal parm, she said, okay, what kind of pasta would you like with that? She goes, well, if you'd wait a second, I would tell you. And she was like,
Okay, cunt.
oh, okay. So then she goes, I don't want the pasta that comes with the meal. So she goes, okay. So she rings in veal parm, no pasta.
Got it.
And then,
Which makes sense after you ask them what pasta you want.
Right.
Yeah.
And then she said, I want homemade noodles with butter. And she goes, okay. So she thinks that's two separate
orders, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's how she rings it in. This woman calls hours later, bitching and moaning about the price. But this is how the conversation started, which is what set me spiraling. It also was like one of the days where we had a heat wave. And I'm not exaggerating. The phones are right next to the pizza ovens.
Ugh.
And the kitchen
Yeah.
was 101 degrees.
Sure.
It was
Surprised that's it.
fucking
Yeah, I know.
hot.
I got my car the other day. It was 104.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It
like,
was
holy
101
shit.
degrees in the kitchen. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm sweaty. I'm tired. I'm like at the end of my 12-hour shift. I'm like, I'm sweaty. I'm tired. I want the night to be over.
Someone's gonna die.
I'm gonna fucking die. So, when I answer the phone, I do my spiel. I said, how can I help you? And she said, I want to speak to the manager. And I said, I'm the manager on duty. How can I help you? And she said, no, I want to speak to the manager. And I went, and I went, excuse me? She's like, I want to speak to the man. And I go, who? I go, well, I'm the manager on duty.
Yeah.
So I'm the one that can help you.
I guess I'm the man.
Right. I'm the man. And she said, no, I want to speak to the man. And I go, I said, you want to speak to a man is what you're telling me? Like, you don't want to speak to the manager. You want to speak to a male. And she goes, well, I want to speak to the manager. I go, he's not here. It's me. I go, I'm the manager on duty. She goes, I understand that you're the manager on duty, but I want to speak. And I go, I understand who you want to speak to, but he is not here. Like, it's me. What can I help you with? And that's like where it started. And
Yeah.
I was like, so I was already fucking pissed. She starts explaining what the problem was. I already had her check pulled up, so I knew what the issue was. And but on the phone, like, as she's explaining it, she's like, I keep saying, like, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Just to let her know I'm still
You're
on the
still there,
phone,
that you-
I'm
yep.
listening.
Let her get her rant going.
Right?
Yeah.
She goes, you need to stop interrupting me. And I went, excuse me? She goes, you keep trying to say something and I'm trying to explain to you what's wrong. And I go, all I keep saying is mm-hmm and okay. I'm just letting you know I'm still on the phone with you.
Yeah.
She goes, well, you need to shut up and you need to let me explain what happened. And I went, okay. So I didn't say a word. I let her rant. And then one of my servers walks by and she sees the phone, like the name on the caller
Yeah.
ID. And she went, oh, no. And I was like, what? And she writes a note. She says, that lady is awful. So she's already had issues before.
Yeah.
So I'm letting her rant. I'm letting her go. This is like a few minutes that she's like explaining this problem. So finally she stops talking and I wait a good 30 seconds of silence before I say anything. And she goes, hello? And I go, oh, I just want to make sure that you're done. 'Cause I don't want to interrupt you anymore.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm done. And I go, okay. And then I'm about to say whatever. She goes, so I go, okay. And she goes, how is any of this okay? And I went, no, like, I'm just saying okay. And
Have
I'm
you
about
never
to go
spoken
into-
to a human
Right,
before?
like- and so whatever. So I fixed the problem. I explained what happened, and she was awful. She was awful.
Yeah.
And so I said, okay, I'm going to refund your card. I'm sorry for that, blah, blah, blah. And then she said something, and she goes, I think she said, like, she's like, you guys are so rude. And I went, we're rude? And that's when I lost it. And I go, ma'am, do not ever speak to me like this again. I'm only here to help you. And if you ever speak to my staff like this, you will never order from here ever again. I said, this is not how you talk to human beings. I'm like, I'm literally here trying to help you, and you're just talking to me like I'm an idiot. And then she started to say something, and I went, no. I said, we've talked about this enough. I fixed your problem. There's nothing to say anymore. Have a good night. And that's it. And I just hung up the phone. She would have went on for hours.
Yeah, of course.
She ordered a few days later. Asked for a manager. I was balls to the wall busy.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get to her right away. And the girl on the phone already knew who this woman was. She goes, my manager's really busy right now, so I'm just going to put you on hold, but she's going to get to you in like a minute or two. Like just give her a minute. She's really busy right now. She was on she was on hold for maybe 30 seconds and hung up. And then called back like 5 minutes later, and she was like, you put me on hold for way too long. I just kept hearing the message, like the hold message.
Yeah.
Over and over and over. And she goes, well, I told you I was going to put you on hold. Like,
Yeah.
ugh. So she's like, I can put you on hold again, or you could have her call you back. And so she's like, I'm not waiting again. She hangs up the phone. I was like, okay. So an hour goes by, and she calls again. And I had time this time, so I get on the phone with her. She explains her order to me, and I said, okay. I was like, so you want, and I'm like typing it in, and she keeps continuing. And I go, hold on. We're going to take this nice and slow so I can make sure that your order is perfect. And every time she tried to say something, I went, no, I'm not. I'm still ringing it in. I said, so you're just going to have to wait. And she was like, okay. And it was perfect. I packed it. Everything was perfect. Everything's exactly what she wanted. And thank God she didn't call back and complain, because that would have been it for me. I would have been like, no.
How old is this person?
Oh, she's gotta be
1,200 years old?
Yeah.
Dated Andy for a little bit?
Probably, yeah. But
Probably.
her husband,
Sounds like
her
Andy's
husband
girlfriend.
came to pick up the food. Nice as pie. Guy was so fucking nice. And I
Yeah,
wanted to be
because he
like,
spent his
"Sir,
entire life picking up the
sir,
fucking shrapnel
you
from
need
her
to
shit.
leave your wife."
Yeah.
He was probably sitting there listening to you yell at him going, thank God someone's putting this lady.
Being like, we need a landline again so I can listen
Yeah.
in.
No, put it on speakerphone,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah. So yeah.
Just when you're talking about like how you and okay,
Yeah.
you made me think of like
Are we recording?
yeah.
Should probably do the intro.
Bar talk. I thought our story was gonna be shorter. Bar
well,
talk. I'm Andy. That
it's
was
Jess.
that was Jess, general manager. Dan Mahoney, stats from Boston.
Blah blah blah.
Blah
Voice
blah
of
blah
reason.
blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Voice of reason. Is
Yeah,
that what you
Just
just
in
how
that
far
one
this show is
moment.
falling.
But like my first job was at Stop and Shop, and
Yeah.
I was working the service desk at one point, and some woman called in, and she had a complaint. I
Yeah.
don't remember what it was. It really didn't matter. But I heard like a weird click. So I went, hello? And she's like, I would like to speak to a manager. And I'm like, okay. So then I put it on hold and called him. He comes down. He's like, what did you do? And I'm like, what? She called you a little prick? And I'm like,
How'd she know how tall I am?
How'd she know that?
but then like after I thought about it, it came across to her as hello. Like, are you fucking stupid? Kind of, like that kind of hello. And I was like, oh, that's not what
God.
I'm like, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. People
Yeah.
just, whatever. So, and the whole time that I'm like fucking chewing out this lady at the end, there was a woman that was standing at the takeout area waiting to get her pizza picked up. She heard the whole thing. And I hang up the phone. I go, I am so so sorry. I was like, she goes, no, that was really entertaining. And I went, okay, good. I'm glad that
Shit,
you're
that's
not
my
mad at me."
neighbor.
Yeah, right.
I get it.
Yeah.
So I saw a post, and
did.
it was about kind of giving it back to customers,
Oh.
which that was a great segue.
That was a great segue. Good for you.
So I figured with some
Two in a
of,
row, guys. I'm proud of you.
and we called them both out.
Yep. Next episode, we won't even have to say it.
We won't have to, but we will.
Yeah.
So people were listing like their favorite comebacks to customers. So I figured maybe we could like rank some.
Yeah.
Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
So
Can you do them in accents and
no,
funny
I
voices?
can't. No, that's not a skill I have.
You can't do British.
I could probably do pirate.
Done. Do it in pirate.
When someone says, "What's the cheapest thing in here?" I reply, "You, Mahardy."
Matey.
These are all gonna be so much better as a pirate.
I don't know. I got really distracted. I almost didn't listen.
It's pretty good pirate, though, right?
That was a pretty good pirate. And as a pirate saying that to someone, I think that's a 10.
Yeah.
It would be great if you're like, what we have to drink. And they're like, "What's the cheapest thing here?" And you're like, "You, Mahardy." And you'd be like, "Wait, what the fuck just happened? Arr. Where's me parrot?"
This is Long John Silver's?
My God, is that place still in existence?
Oh, no. Did it ever exist?
It definitely
Just
did.
in your fever dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let's see. My favorite line is, "Oh no, that's. I mean, I've been called worse by better."
Dumb.
That's
Yeah.
lame. That's not yours.
That's called being defensive because you are worse.
So customer asks, "What do you have that's fruity and strong?" Their response, "Well, we have Tony, but he's seeing someone."
I like that a lot. That's fucking great.
an
That's
11.
fucking great.
That's
You gotta
an
be
11.
careful where you are when you say that because it could go over.
Do you think
glad I
that, do you
didn't
think
read
that
it.
line is used really often in P-Town?
Yeah. That should be used everywhere. That is fucking
is
great.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so great.
I'm glad I didn't read these in advance.
I did. I saw this post, but I don't remember them all. I remember
I
that
didn't
one.
read them, but I saw I saw it.
I laughed at that one when I first read it too.
Then, so this is I saw some guy post be like, "Does this really happen to girls?" Is people say you should smile more.
Oh my God.
And they're like, "You should be funnier," which isn't really good.
No, you gotta be better at that. If you're gonna chat back at someone, it's gotta be witty.
Yeah, and like there's one weird, I know the owner too, where you're like,
Yep.
here's a decent one. You don't tip well enough to have that attitude.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
I like that.
I'm gonna give that a
Also, be
10.
careful where
That's
you use it, but
Yeah.
right setting, perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah. This is kind of cliche. If I wanted to come back, I'd wipe it off your lip.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Ew.
Yeah.
I have a funny one.
Okay.
It's when some like a customer says like, "Oh, you checked her ID, but you didn't check mine." Like,
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
he said, "I was planning to just cut you open and count the rings."
I like it.
That's fucking brutal.
Someone says they own a daiquiri shop. Lady asked if they had anything virgin. She said, "Not even the bartenders."
Okay.
It's not bad.
It's a daiquiri
Not bad.
shop. Is
I
that
know,
a thing?
Right? It's just a
Yeah.
daiquiri. Just all you
I
get are
guess, I don't
daiquiris.
Awkward
Customer, if you
silence.
get me another shot, I'll do that one thing with my tongue that you like. Me, you'll stop talking. That's a solid one.
these
That's a
are
See,
solid
really
that's
one.
good.
good.
That's
Yeah.
good. Like,
Because it doesn't sound like you just heard it 100 times and you're
yeah.
repeating.
Right,
Well, it's not just
right.
like,
Yeah.
I don't like you. Like, it's a little thought behind it. Look creative.
What do you like to make? Money.
Yeah.
Like it.
Not
Yeah.
bad. Not bad.
This one, it says, like, if they say, all right, like the customer's leaving, says, all right, see you next time. And he goes, thanks for the warning.
I feel like I've used that on someone before.
I was going to say, you're going to use that tonight.
I'm definitely like, oh, I'll see you later. I'm like, I hope not.
There's been a couple times, this kind of reminded me of it, like where people will ask, like, the stupidest, obvious questions. Like, they walk in and there's clearly people sitting at the bar or sitting at a table. They're like, oh, you guys open?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, nah, man, this is a private party for just these 5 people. Like, I'll say shit like that.
We get that a lot from vendors. They'll be like, "Did you advertise this?" We're like, "No, it's a secret."
You know the password?
Right, yeah. Or it's like if somebody says like
A speakeasy art show.
yeah.
Let's go.
Do you guys serve beer here? Right? And then they're staring at the taps or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, man, those are just for show. Like, you know
Here's-
what I mean? Like,
This is a good answer for you. Someone
What?
walks in and be like, "Hey, do you serve beer here?" I'm like, "No, we don't serve animals." There you go. That was too quick for Andy. He didn't get it.
No, I got it. Just this is so.
He's gonna go use that tonight.
yeah, definitely.
Someone said I look better without my glasses. I told them they did too. Have the day you deserve.
Yep.
That one's pretty
yeah.
solid.
Yep.
This one, it's a female customer. It says, "You look familiar. Do I know you?" Me. Do you watch porn? That's great. Yeah, like, and that's the thing too. Like, it's you almost have to quick know your audience.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, like if somebody were to walk in and I could tell right off the bat that like, if they say like, "Oh, is this place open?" and I crack a sarcastic joke like that,
Yeah.
like, there's people would walk in and be like, I should probably say it to that guy. You know what I mean? Like, you could just kind of like quickly
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah,
'Cause then
yeah.
you don't want to piss people off.
Yep.
Obviously.
Or do you?
Or do you?
Depends on the day you're trying to have.
Just the day you deserve.
Yep.
But yeah, like it's like you gotta be quick. You gotta be not only quick witted, but you have to like quickly judge somebody.
Yeah, you gotta, and then you gotta play it off like it was a complete joke.
Yep.
Right.
You know, even
Always-
if you mean it
like-
a little bit.
You gotta
Always
do, like-
laugh after.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do the obvious laugh.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's see. I once told one of my regulars if brains were fuel, he didn't have enough to run a go-kart a full lap around a Cheerio.
That's too long.
That is long.
yeah. I get it, but nah.
Yeah.
I had a dude whistle at my server, and she was running her butt off. And I told him he would be the last I served. And when he threatened to call my boss, I already had called.
What the fuck?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. He ended up having this. That was lame.
Wah, wah.
This one is a bartender who worked in Margaritaville.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And the customer asked, "Do you make good margaritas?" And he's like, "Eh." It's like, you're in fucking Margaritaville.
You know,
like,
well,
what do you,
To
what
be
do you
fair,
think?
some of those chain restaurants probably don't make great margaritas.
That's true.
That's fair.
A customer that interrupts, can I get me interrupting back on my fucking nerves?
Yes. I love that. Oh, man.
I one time had a person wave to me. They had their hand up, and I just
Yeah.
walked over and high fived them, and then walked
Yes.
away.
I've done that. I've done that too, like in the back room of New World.
Yeah.
They go like this, and or sometimes I'll just do the wave back. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Hi."
I had a guy complain his lime was too fat to put in the bottle. I told him to try and spit on it.
Wow.
That's
These
that's
are
fucking
good.
great.
Shoot a shoot right there.
Wow. That's wild. I love that. See, this is the part of me that like misses working in a place where I could say that.
Yeah.
Because I'd be writing all these down. Oh, Dan, this is totally you. The customer asks, "Make me a good shot." You just pour them Jameson.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Done that.
I know.
What's your favorite in the drink? Bud Light.
But they...
Bouncer, you got an ID. I have a photo. Man, tell me you're not 21 without telling me you're not 21. Get the fuck out.
photo. Like, what does that even...
There's so many people that do that. It's ridiculous.
All the time.
Well,
Like, what
actually,
do you mean?
I think we talked about it in the episode
Yeah.
that got deleted.
yeah,
About,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
how there's...
How
There's,
like, there's apps now. Yeah.
like there's like you have like IDs on
Yeah,
your
but I get a lot of
phones.
just on your camera roll. Like, I'll show you
Yeah,
my
that's-
Facebook. I'm like, dude, I don't want to see your Facebook. It means nothing.
Do you want to be my friend? They just really
Well,
want
to be fair, well, let's say if you're old enough to have Facebook, but do kids use Facebook anymore? You have kids?
My youngest does.
Yeah.
How old's your youngest?
21.
Okay. Yeah.
Here's a pretty good one. Owner, no swearing. Customer, well, they swear in the movie you have on. Owner, yeah, but they ride horses too, but you're not fucking bringing one in here.
All right. Okay. I get it. Must have been a movie night that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what movie?
Yeah.
He didn't. That wasn't included.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Customer, can I ask a stupid question? Bartender, better than anyone I know.
So you already did.
It's there. Yeah. I mean, it really is an art. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
It's a lost art.
It definitely is a lost
Yeah.
art.
No,
It's all that hospitality bullshit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Dude, yo, let me get your number, bartender. You want my boyfriend's too?
Yeah, there's definitely like, I mean, well, this used to be a good old classic was when people would ask for your number and then you could give them like the bartender rejection phone.
yeah,
You
yeah,
remember
yeah,
that?
yeah,
like the
yeah.
rejection hotline.
Yep.
There's the
Or
Hall
the
& Oates
Hall &
one.
Oates? I
Yep.
actually have that in my phone.
I do too.
Yeah, the Hall & Oates line. Does it still work?
I don't know.
I don't know. This one's pretty good. Customer, suck my dick. Me, we don't have a time for a search party.
Oh, wow.
That's
That's
great when they think they got
great.
the last laugh on you. Like, just that's what you thought.
That's great. Oh, it's called Call & Oates. Yeah.
Calling him.
Yeah. Yep.
Does it still work?
I
Let's
don't
find
know.
out.
Your emergency Hall and Oates helpline. To hear one-on-one, please press 1. To hear it go, please press 2. You're a rich girl.
Oh, don't get us a copyright infringement. We're not paying them.
That's great, though.
Yep.
That's
And it
fantastic.
looks like a real number.
Yeah.
719-266-2837. Like, it's not like
Yeah.
something that's like, yeah.
I just give out Andy's phone number. He needs more
I
friends.
don't answer it.
Yeah.
We should give him Carl's phone number.
You
'Cause
gotta
if he-
type in
'cause
all
he-
caps, though. I won't read it.
Because that's the thing. He answers, like, all his phone calls, even if he doesn't know what
That's
the number
awesome.
is.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So, oh, I should start doing that.
You should
Give
get a
him Carl's
Bartok phone number.
We
Yeah,
do.
like
We have
a-
Carl's number.
I meant like one that's recorded.
Yeah.
Like people can call in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, like leave voicemails.
leave
Yeah.
voicemails.
Yeah.
So,
that's-
like,
yeah.
I'll give it to random people. Like,
We'll
my
get a
name's Andy.
burner.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
We'll get a burner phone.
A burner.
Yeah.
And just, all right, what would we make the message be? And wait, is this just going to be like when people ask for your number? Or
I think we should just hand it out to whoever.
just to whoever?
It's multi-purposed.
There was literally a it's like a really well known story, and it was some guy set up. I think it was for like a psychology project in college. It was a number that you could call in and leave like confession messages.
Yes.
And like
the confession hotline.
Yeah, it was
I
like-
actually just listened to a podcast about it.
Yeah, it's
Just to call
super interesting. But like people would call in and be like, "Oh, you know, I've always felt bad that I stole that $20 or whatever." But like people
Yeah.
were like calling in and be like, "I committed a murder."
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
like it's crazy.
Was that a radio show? Or maybe that was a TV.
That was Loveline.
Yeah.
I mean, people have
Adam
definitely
Carolla.
Yeah.
people have definitely called in and confessed to like murders and shit on like fucking Howard Stern and stuff. But
Oh yeah.
this thing ran
True.
for like decades.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was like
Let's bring it back.
yeah. I think
Confess your murders here on Bar Talk.
You should call in and tell your fucking bar war story
Yeah.
/ experiences.
Your bar
All right.
murder
All
stories.
right, well, let's
that's gonna
see.
be the next
Yeah.
thing. Get like a little burner phone from
You can do like
I bet you there's probably like some website that you can.
yeah,
have a
you can make
landline in
Google
here?
hotline or
yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
do you have a landline in here that like
A landline?
like to hook up like an old school answering machine?
Oh,
The
one
fucking
that rings
tape?
like the ghost phone at BBC.
Oh, right. Did we talk about this recently?
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a landline in here? I have a landline in my house.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there we
It
go.
goes up-
We
goes
can
up
use
in-
that.
Okay, perfect.
Get
I'll
an
go,
answer.
I'll go to Savers and buy a fucking answering machine.
One of the old ones that like it clicks on.
It has the tape in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Done. I'll just listen to messages all day.
And then we're like, oh, we got some really good ones. How are we going to play it back?
Hey guys, I lugged my giant.
That sounds
answer.
like a producer problem.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, we already had to figure out how to like have
Record an episode?
record call-ins.
We did
Oh
that?
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
It was some work, but
Okay.
we got there. One of my favorite kind of like shit talking that I saw in person was Baby Jack, and who's very proud of their Guinness pours.
Yes.
And this guy is like instructing Jack on how to pour Guinness, and he goes, you know, I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job, and Jack goes, yeah, but you're gonna anyways.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorites.
Yep. Well, that was kind of like that story I told about the guy that like kept opening the back door for people to go in, like to see the band. But I kept telling him, I'm like, guys, like the doors don't open until 8:30. Like you can't let people in because they're still doing sound check.
Yeah.
And like he kept doing it. So finally, I just said, fine, you can open the doors. He's like, oh, I can. I'm like, well, yeah, you're doing it anyway, so might as
Yeah.
well just fucking do it.
I got a really good burn on this guy Joe, who loves to call everyone gay, which I'm like,
Weird.
Yeah, like that. This is 1980,
Making a
like,
comeback.
and so like I
bringing it back.
I was headed into the BBC. He was wearing like this Hawaiian shirt with like pink flamingos on it, and he's like, "Oh, did you know they like gay people in there?" I'm like, "You're coming out of there wearing that shirt, and you have to tell me." And his friends with him were like, "Fuck, that was good."
Got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was the best part about working there is just fucking fire at the hip at anyone that walks in that
Oh
door.
yeah, it didn't fucking matter.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how me and Fish became friends. Like he walked in my store, I gave him shit.
I feel like that's how a lot of New England friendships start.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
That's how we show we care.
Yeah,
By being,
Right?
by being a
I've
dick.
always told people that worked for me, been like, if I'm nice to you, you should be concerned
Yeah, same.
because
Fair.
I know it's going to end up in HR.
Yep.
So I am being on my best behavior.
This is kind of weird. As I was trying to search comebacks and stuff, there's a list on 11 easy ways to piss off your bartender.
Wait,
Why
why
would
would
you
you
want
want
this
to?
list?
Yeah.
Well, read
What
the
are
list
they?
Writing
now.
this list.
I want to know
An
it.
ass-
All right.
Asshole.
Number 1. Don't order drinks one by one in a round. Ideally, order them all at the same time.
Oh, so there's kind of written like, don't do these.
It says 11 ways to piss off your bartender.
Yeah, but then it says don't.
Right.
Yeah. So it's a bad title.
Exactly.
This is reverse psychology.
I think so.
Well, what else is on the list?
Either that or it's an article saying, hey, they really hate it when
Yeah.
you order all the drinks at once just so you can piss them off. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
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 You lost me there.
Nope,
I think
we're
it's
gone.
poorly written, but what else is on the list?
Yeah, let's go more
Yeah.
context clues.
Yeah.
Never order the Guinness last. Which that makes a good point. Like, if you're ordering a bunch of great drinks, you should order the Guinness first because they gotta
Yeah.
let it settle.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
you're waiting either
I
way,
mean,
so.
Yeah, I mean, if you're ordering like 4 drinks, it's up to you how you make them.
Yep.
I don't order that and then wait for you to make the drink
Yeah.
and then order the next one.
Right.
That would piss you off real fucking
That would
quick.
go with the first one.
And what if you have 2 Guinnesses?
True.
Fair.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Done.
We just get one.
Don't try and argue with your bartender while intoxicated. Yeah, that definitely pisses
Yeah.
us off.
That's one of those also, if you're doing it, you're probably too intoxicated to realize it's a bad idea.
Right.
True.
That's just proof that we shouldn't be serving you anymore.
I saw this woman get bounced out of Mayflower, and like her and her friend are walking out, and she's just fucking on fire. Just gets 20 yards from the door, turnarounds to go back in, and her friend's like, "There's no fucking way I'm going back in there." And I'm just like, "Oh, this is gonna be great." So as soon as like she came back out, I ran inside. I'm like, "Hey, how's it going?" You can just see the steam coming out of their ears.
Do not snap, whistle, wave your money at the bartender.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
Dan will just come give you a high five.
Might just take your money.
Sometimes.
Take your money, yeah.
Sometimes to your face.
Yeah. Do a little Heisman pose. Fucking.
Yeah. I actually, when I first came to Plymouth, I used to hang out at Fridays.
We know you tell us all the
And
time.
But there may be a new listener, Dan, that doesn't know.
Well, they should do some research.
And this bartender,
No.
Paul, his son was there, and he was. I don't know why they had fucking stickers, but he went to give his son a sticker. His son was probably like 15, and he like put it in his hand like he was gonna like slap it on his forehead, and he went too low and just fucking blood like spewing out of his son's nose, and like his son was laughing. He was like, "Oh my god."
Oh my god!
It was a fucking disaster. It was really funny.
Don't put stuff in your glass in your empty glasses. So like where they rip
Trash
up
and
the
stuff.
Rip,
trash,
yeah, don't
napkins or
peel the label off.
the
your
label
beer.
off.
I've
fucking
done
rip
that
all
shit, and I know it's wrong.
Oh my god! Or if I do, I'll peel it off like of a beer bottle.
Yeah.
I like roll it up and then I just stick it in the bottle.
Yeah.
So I don't leave a mess.
Yeah, bottles and cans are fine. Well, do people still recycle?
Did they?
Like I mean, I used to do it at BBC. We had to stock all the
Really?
yeah.
You had you separated your bottles?
We just only did the brown ones.
Oh.
I don't think they took the clear ones, or you had to have them separated. I was like, I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
Just Coronas. Thanks.
When you're at a table, should you pile your plates together? Is
So-
that helping or not?
I was just about to say, I hate it when people stack the glasswares, the
Yeah.
glasses together, because especially like at New World, there's like they had like specialty glasses for certain beers.
Yeah, yeah.
And so they're like, some of them are like funky shapes.
Yeah.
So like if you put one that's too small in one that's too big, then it gets stuck, and then it ends up breaking, and then it's like, or if you put like, sometimes like I'll see like those margarita goblets, and they try to like put like glasses in there, and I'm like, don't, what? It doesn't fit like that. Like, what are you doing? So then you have to like, it's like it's a mess.
snap this
Plates, I think.
Just don't stack them too high.
Or don't stack them with food underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, or they'll be like, put like chicken bones underneath all these plates, so that it's wobbly as shit. You're like, what the fuck?
I just know when we're cleaning up after an event, people like always try to help, and I was like, please don't.
Yeah.
Like it's not trying to be rude. It's just like we have a set way of doing it, and when people
Yeah.
help, you tend to start fucking losing shit.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Don't move the furniture without asking. I hated that. People just moving tables, like
Yep.
Yeah.
they'd be like, "Oh, we got a party of 15. I'm just gonna." I'm like, no. Like, I'll do it. Like, you don't know like
Don't
what
move.
tables that we need to put together to keep it in the same section or something like that.
Don't move the one that's like balanced on 4 coasters to make it not wobble.
literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just start moving it themselves. I'm like, stop. Like, stop. Don't do that. I'll do it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. Don't reach over the bar. Yeah, definitely don't.
Definitely don't do that.
Yep.
There was a time I was at T-Bone's. I wasn't working, and it was like a weekday night, so there's only one bartender on. It was like slower, and she was all the way on one end making a drink, and this girl all the way down the other end was trying to get her attention, and of course, it's like, I mean, the bar's really long, so the girl making the drink didn't hear her, so she just reached over the bar, grabbed a bottle of vodka, and just poured it in her glass. And I'm standing there, and like, because again, I wasn't working, I didn't want to like interject, but I was standing next to the door guy, and I go, "Yeah, you're gonna want to go take care of that." She just reached over the bar. Or when people, have you seen people like where they have the taps on the sides of the customer, stick their beer glass underneath?
I've kicked
and push
people
the
out for
tab?
that.
I've definitely seen people do that.
Yep.
The only time I've ever reached over a bar that I would say was perfectly justified was there was like a bank of like 4 taps, maybe 5, and it was busy, so like they poured their beer and they kind of like slammed the tap
back open,
and all the other ones open, but the bartender already like turned and walked, so it's just a fucking beer waterfall. And so like I reached over to like pop the taps back, but
and they yelled at you for it. Like,
no. They were more turned around to like see this fucking, pile of
Tidal
beer.
wave of
Yeah,
beer.
tidal wave
Yeah.
of beer.
There was one time that I was sitting on the other side of the taps, and the bartender was pouring a beer, and then she went to go push it back, and the fucking tap handle snapped and whacked me in the face.
That's fucking funny.
And it was like a thick, heavy one. I was like, "Oh, Jesus!" Fuck.
That's great.
Somehow,
Got
like
knobbed
the
right in
girls
the
in my
face.
work break the tap handles more than I've ever seen.
Really?
All the
Why are
time.
they so vigorous?
I don't understand it. I'm like, I have never broken a tap handle. Like,
Yeah, like
and they're like 5'3", just fucking snapping tap handles. Like, dude, what are you guys doing?
They're angry.
I guess,
They're
yeah.
really angry. Dan, you should make them happier so you stop losing your
There's
tap handles.
nothing makes them happy.
Yeah, well. Don't try and order drinks after last call.
You can try.
Yeah, you can try. It's fucking happen. Yeah.
No.
These even sometimes are like, I'm out at a place and like I know I can get another one after last call because like whoever I know behind the bar, and even I'm just like, is it okay? Like
yeah,
Yeah.
oh
like,
yeah.
I'm like, you know, like,
I'd never be like, can I get? I'd be like,
Exactly.
hey, is there any way?
right.
Yeah.
I'm like, give him a little
Yep.
finger guns, 1, 2, you know. Yeah, I would even still feel like, oh, or I'd be like, I was like, or like sneakily do it so that like nobody sees.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then they're like, well, she just got one.
yeah. You don't want to be that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely don't piss off your bartenders. Are there any other ones not to piss off your bartenders? Any other ones? I mean, who?
I mean, so many.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So what other?
Just don't give them a hard time.
Yeah.
Give them your name when they ask for a name for the tab or your card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Don't,
you know what I can't stand? It's happened a lot lately just because now I work in a place that's heavy takeout. Like, I'll, say, do your spiel and hello, whatever. And they're like, I want to blah, blah, blah. And I go, okay, can I get a name first? Like, I can't start the tab without a name first. So, like, just like, but they just shout your order. Like,
A buddy of mine in college used to work at a video rental place. And he's like, I'm so sick of people just walking out being like, do I have any fee? Do I owe any fees? Like, so he would just start fucking making up. Yeah, you owe $7.15 or whatever.
I remember getting a phone call when I worked at the BBC, and someone was like, "Hey, how do I get to you?"
I love this story.
And I was like, "What?" Like, yeah, how do I get to you? I was like, I don't know where you are. And they're like, "Oh, we're here." I was like, well, also, I don't know where that is.
Even better, don't know where it
Yeah.
is.
Like, you found our phone number. You can probably find the address.
Right.
Dude,
I love
that is
love
like
that.
one of my bane of existence right now, where people be like, "When is this happening?" And you'd be like, "Well, the picture says it's happening 11 to 4, so I'm guessing 11.
Yeah.
Where is this?" Well, it says Cohasset Common, probably on the
assuming that's
Cohasset Common. Well,
Where's-
what's the address? Fucking click on the event. All the information's there.
Oh my God.
I'm not saying it's always, there's fucking mistakes, but
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. This is other list. Why does this list exist? How to flirt accordingly to a bartender. What are we doing? Stop giving these. No.
What website is this?
I know. They're all. Well,
Is it BuzzFeed?
no, it's not. Definitely not.
before I was married, I was living with my girlfriend at the time that became my wife. And she was super pissed at me. And I'm like, what is
do
your
now?
problem? And she's like, this magazine showed up today. This is like when, what the fuck is it? It's like the men's Cosmo. What the hell is that called? Maxim.
Maxim, yeah.
That had just come out. And she's like, this magazine showed up and it says right on it, 11 ways to cheat. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So she was like fucking flipping out. I get home. It's Maxim. One of the articles is 11 ways to cheat. And I'm like, first off, this has been mailed to you. Your name is on this. Did you look at the article? It's cheating at pool. It's cheating at cards. And the last thing says, do not cheat on your significant other.
That's
Go
fucking
fuck you. I was so
hilarious.
pissed. And she was such a bitch about it. And I was like,
And you
Hence the
still
reason
married
why.
her.
listen, I didn't say I make good life choices.
Definitely
You don't have to.
I think this list is. I'm already reading some of it, and I'm like, no. How to flirt with your bartender accordingly.
Give us your top two.
It says, don't give your life story.
Fair.
Keep
Fair.
it short. Keep it short and sweet.
That's
Be-
not don't. That's how to talk to your
Right, yeah.
bartender.
Be mysterious.
Yeah. Eye contact really works.
Don't blink.
No, don't.
Stare. Yeah.
Try
Breathe
some-
heavy.
This one, no bueno. Try some light touch.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Don't fucking
do
touch
that.
me.
Yeah.
when
Who's
they
writing this list?
reach over to give you a coaster, grab their hands, and ask to read their lifelines.
Their horoscopes,
Yeah.
their astrology, whatever the fuck. Don't get too drunk. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like that's...
Well, listen, you want to give them money and stimulate the economy, and how do you do that? By buying more drinks. So I'm just gonna break this list down for you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, just don't. Just don't. Like, let the bartender flirt with you, right?
Yeah, but they're gonna
Like,
do that regardless.
Yeah, they do that.
No, but I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. No, so here's the question: How can you tell when it's legitimate flirting or just the normal bartender?
when the bartender gives you their number.
Okay.
I think that's when you know.
When you're like, all right,
Like, oh, this is
is
real.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would. Right? Oh.
but would you not give your number to them ever?
Would I not give my phone number to a
But it's
customer?
different for 'cause you're
A girl,
a girl. But like,
Yeah.
a woman.
should a guy
Bitch.
There it is. That's more
should a
accurate.
guy always not give his number and wait for the number to come to him? Because
Yeah.
I feel like okay.
Yeah.
I feel like,
I never did that anyway.
Yeah.
so.
I don't know. Because, like, I'll just say this. I've never seen, whether it be to myself or to my staff, I've never seen it work out where the customer leaves their phone number on the tab.
Yeah.
Like the bartender's ever like, oh my,
Oh my
God,
God.
I'm going to text
Yeah.
him right now.
Yeah.
Like, they're usually like, man, that fucking creepy guy just left me his number. I've never seen
Yeah.
it work out. Actually, when I worked at T-Bones, we used to have a corkboard where we would
Put all the numbers
all the numbers
up?
on there.
That's fantastic.
Like, if you're gonna do it, it can't be like a surprise. Leave my phone number. Like, there's gonna be an organic way to do it.
Yeah.
Like,
there's got to be a
Wait,
conversation.
hold on. Didn't you meet your wife while you were bartending?
yeah,
So how did
Who
that happen?
did you give your number to her?
no. So, her.
I'm like, wait a minute. We have
Yeah.
a prime example in the room.
How did you do it?
So the story goes how I met my wife. This is my sitcom. Alicia used to work at Cabbie Shack.
Yep.
With one of the other bartenders, Pumpkin,
Oh, yes.
who had
Sure.
14 other jobs.
Yes, she
Yeah.
did.
So
She
they
did.
would come in after work with Pumpkin, and like her, Alicia, and their other friend Mary.
Okay.
And Alicia would famously never talk to me. She would just stare at me.
Oh, so she read that list. She
Yeah.
goes, eye
Yeah.
contact.
contact.
Yeah. And I was like, why is this girl just staring at me? She's weird. And so all of a sudden, whatever, this goes on for however long. Eventually,
Months?
weeks, maybe, I
Okay.
don't know. Time doesn't make sense.
Yeah, there is no time.
So eventually, like, their friend Mary.
Yeah.
Well, so Alicia asked Pumpkin for my phone number, and Pumpkin said no. Like, that's my boss.
yeah,
You have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
And I was like, fair.
Yeah.
So eventually, their friend Mary said, my friend thinks you're hot. Here's her phone number. Mary was blackout drunk at this time. Gave me her own phone number, not Alicia's phone number. So eventually, I texted Alicia, quote unquote, air
Yeah.
quotes, and it wasn't Alicia. Never heard back from, like, whatever, I don't care. And then Alicia
Did
yelled-
Alicia know that?
No.
Oh.
Not yet.
Okay.
So then Alicia yelled at me one day. She's like, why didn't you text me? I was like, I did, and you never answered
Was she
me.
drunk when she yelled at you?
No. Well, maybe. I don't know, not that drunk.
Yeah.
I was like, I did. You never answered. So I said, whatever, last cause. Then we found out that
It
it was
wrong
Mary's
person.
number, not her number. So yeah, that's how I met my wife.
There you go.
Yep. So your friend can do it or whatever. If you
Yeah.
don't
Right,
wanna,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I've
it's
seen
different
that.
for guys and girls. It's
I've
Yeah.
seen that a couple times where, like, the friend will give the friend's phone number to somebody.
Yeah.
But it's still, like,
if you
This-
just leave your number like a secret, like you put it in the check and like
Yeah.
don't like there was never like I open them like, oh my god, a phone number. Oh,
yeah, right.
Like
Especially if there's more than one person, you're like, which one?
oh, I've said that wrong so many times. It's so funny.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit, it's gonna be roulette. Who am I gonna get? Like,
Who was at that table?
yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even remember their faces. Who was it? Yeah. It's a but then you're like you said, like you don't want it to be a surprise, but then it's like, what do you say? Like, here's my phone number. Why don't you call me sometime? Like, I don't know.
It's like, hey, here's my number if you want to hang out sometime. You'd be a normal fucking person. How would you? How would you give your number to someone that wasn't a bartender?
Listen,
You do it the same way.
I met my boyfriend because he worked for me, so I I had his phone number. It was in my employee file.
Got it from your HR hearing.
So I skipped that part.
We're bad examples.
I know.
Well, you are at least.
I am. I'm definitely a bad example. But like, Matt used to get phone numbers like when he worked at the Jetty, and they would just, I don't know. Like, to me, it's just weird. Like, I wouldn't do it. Although, I've like, back in my younger days, when I would like think that somebody was cute at the bar, but I wasn't working, I would buy them a beer, and I'd have the bartender say, "Oh, that's from her."
Yeah.
Because
It's the icebreaker, though.
right?
Yeah.
Because dudes do that quite often, right? Is that still a thing?
I'm married, bro. I
I'm,
don't know.
dude, I am
I
fucking.
can
Well,
buy
do
my
you
wife
see, like-
beers. No.
Fair. Like, do people like you have a really young crowd at Stats, right?
Yeah, they
So
usually.
how does the now norm?
So
I honestly have no idea
but
because they're all so
this is
drunk.
the interesting thing. Unless there's mutual attraction, regardless of what you do, comes off weird.
Yeah.
That's the
If there's mutual attraction, you could do something super inappropriate or crazy or weird,
That's-
and then you'd be like, "Oh my god, it was so sweet. He like
That's-
tracked me down at work."
yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the
He cyber stalked me.
That's what I like to call the Dobler-Dahmer effect.
Yes. Yes.
So if you were into the
what
person,
is that fucking from?
it's from How I Met Your Mother.
Yes. Yeah.
The
yeah.
Dobler-Dahmer
Dahmer,
effect.
yeah.
So like if you're really into the person, standing outside of your house with a boombox playing a song at 6 a.m. is really cute.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody you're not interested in, that's really creepy.
Fucking
Yeah.
horrifying. Yeah.
Dobler or Dahmer effect. Yeah.
And was it Isaac Asimov was like, I sexually harassed my wife until she married me. But it's like it's so true. Like if there's mutual attraction, it's not sexual harassment.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, it's some people just shoot their shot and they're just like, who cares? But then there's people who like say that you know, in you and Alicia's situation, if you guys weren't actually attracted, she came into you and you're like, why didn't you text me?
So I didn't want. I have had that happen.
Wait. When Alicia said that, or someone else?
someone else.
Oh my gosh.
It's never a good idea to call someone out on, dude, because now you just made your life awkward.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't call it for a reason.
And that's the thing is like if you're gonna leave a number, shoot your shot,
Yeah.
be respectable, but like don't keep leaving your number.
yeah,
Don't.
yeah. One and done.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Once it's done, it's done. But then it's like awkward for like the bartenders. Like, oh man, he left me his number last time and I didn't call.
Yep.
Like, can you wait on him instead of me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. Like,
I remember.
As a single person, there's no fucking good way. It all sucks.
if
yeah.
I were to be single now, I'd
Yeah.
be fucked because
Yeah.
I have no idea how to.
You need to go to one of those deaf schools
What?
where they just can't hear you.
I love how you laugh so hard to illustrate his point.
Oh my god, that's so true. Oh my god.
Well, on that point, this is the last call. It's part where we go around the table and everyone gets to plug whatever they want. So, Dan, what deaf school do you recommend to go dating at?
Oh, I wish I knew the name of the one. 'Cause it used to be
I'm
one.
sure there's
that-
like a Helen Keller school for the deaf or something.
There's this one in Framingham that they were used to come in, like, and they would do like a graduation. They were old, so I don't know, it was college or whatever. But they would bring this whole group in, and I would have like 30 deaf people.
It'd be
and
the
it was
quietest lunch ever.
rough. No, it was not. It was rough because they're like shoving phones. I'm like, normally this is rude, but this is easier than me trying to figure it out. But I also hate it, and it wasn't fun.
It was not fun.
Then you had to be like, can they read lips?
And,
Do they know what I just said?
yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta turn my.
How deaf?
Or some of them actually weren't deaf.
Right, like, are you just a tiny bit deaf?
Yeah.
Or are you like really, really deaf?
But yeah, I don't know. That's for Jess and go big up dudes. That says I can't fucking do this anymore. Runs out of earplugs.
He's not deaf. He just doesn't listen to me. He just tones me out, which is fine.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, whatever.
That's deaf.
No, selective hearing, man. I can do that. Like, I've had many a female roommate, and some you know, some you don't. But I've learned they talk, dude, and I don't have to listen. But I use Jess's phone trick and say, "Yep, okay, yep, okay," and they just want you to think you're listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's how you deal with fucking women.
Yep. 'Cause I catch Matt doing it all the time, and I'll call him out. I'm like, "You're not really listening to me, are you?" And he's like, "No."
Yeah.
Which is super funny because my ex-wife used to say that, and then she'd be mad because I could repeat back what she said. And I'm like, so you're mad that I was listening? You didn't have to repeat it back like that. I'd be like, all right, fucking
Often I
whatever.
get yelled at by my wife because she says I'm not listening to her, but 30 seconds ago she was babbling to the dogs. So I'm like,
I didn't even know you were talking about.
I didn't know you were talking to me. You're just talking to Archie.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck do I? Like, you're speaking nonsense right now, and you think I needed to pay attention. Well, I'm trying to watch my goddamn TV show.
My goddamn programs.
I don't know if that's the last call or not.
I don't
but there you
know. I feel like it was somehow. I don't know what you plugged, but marital bliss.
That's true.
What do you got,
go. Dave
Jess?
Mahoney's tactics of dealing with women.
Actually, I'm gonna plug Dan Mahoney's tactics of dealing with women dating app because I feel like that needs to be a thing.
Yeah, I got
Yeah. All right, word. So if I ever become single again,
So Dan's gonna have a dating app that when you message someone, it goes to their drunk friend, and then that person's gonna be like, "Why didn't you message me?"
you. It's at my
Could work.
discretion.
Yeah.
Andy,
Alright.
you're single. Guinea pig.
heyo.
Dude, apps are terrible.
Yeah, the
But
ones
not
that
Dan's.
not
Yeah,
Well,
mine.
let's
Yeah.
get it rolling.
Dan has 100% success rate.
Yeah,
I'll beta test that. I feel like most of my dates are beta tests.
better than the other beta things you do.
Heyo.
Fucking terrible.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
What the fuck do I want to play?
I have one other question.
Sure.
Are we your tax write-off children for podcasting?
My tax
Like,
rate.
we
Are we your
dependents?
dependents?
No.
We're like your
what?
podcast kids.
Yeah.
And can you write off the booze you have to feed Jess when she shows up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I'm just trying to help.
I just had that thought.
No, I'm
trying to-
like,
I'm
what?
trying to help
Like,
his
write
taxes.
what off? I'm like, you don't give you anything.
We know.
Maybe this
Whoa.
next tax season you should claim two dependents.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Get a business tax break.
Yeah.
We have 2 business dependents.
Yeah.
Listen, I have dependency, but
Well, your kids are getting old, so you can't really claim them on taxes.
they're
Much
done.
longer.
They're
Yeah,
done.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
See?
now you get
Now
2
we
more.
get 2
There you
more.
go.
Yeah. You're
Are we
older than they
cowork-
are.
Are we coworkers if you don't pay us?
We're interns.
Interns. Yeah.
Interns.
Yeah. There you
Okay.
go. Interns.
Tax
there you
write-off.
go. All right. My interns.
Listen, we're just trying to help.
yeah.
And then
Are
we-
you? Are you?
We're trying to save you money.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to plug the Dan and Jess business.
Tax fraud.
Fuck no. What is it?
Tax evasion.
I'm
Financial
blanking.
Institute of
The
Wellness.
advisors.
Yeah.
The business advisor company.
Word.
So.
We probably won't back you up on anything, but we'll try.
Like I remember
Will we
saying
try?
that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just trying to be nice.
I'm not trying.
First
I'll
time
give
for
you,
everything.
I'll tell you. Just like my dating app.
Exactly.
All right. So you can follow us on all social medias at Bar Talk Cast. You can email us at bartalkcast at
Can emo
gmail.
us?
Emo at bartalkcast@gmail.com with your questions and complaints, and when you are curious on when the dating app will start.
Any dating questions, send them to the Bar Talk.
Yep.
And we'll
Yeah.
read them live and give you.
Bar Talk Dating.
Yeah. It's our new show.
That sounds terrible.
Does
It'd be
it?
like Love
I don't
Line,
know.
but worse.
Or way better.
Oh, who knows?
Yeah.
Because they were trying to be nice.
That's fair.
All
I
right.
won't be.
Never. Peace out, bitches.
And thanks for checking out the show today, listeners. If you enjoyed the content today, you can go over to patreon.com/inebriart to support the show. You can join over there for just a few dollars a month and help us provide this fun content that you just checked out. You can also email us at inebriart.com with your questions, complaints, and concerns, or you can find us on all social medias at inebriart or at inebriart6 on Instagram. And also don't forget to check out our other shows, Bar Talk Podcast, Old Colony Cast, Inebriart, and all the other shows on the Inebriart Network, which you can find at inebriart.com. Thanks again for listening.